just a few moments. And our smooth moves are brought to you by Gillette Coach Udoka, wired for sound.
What it is, fellas, 3 series, 3 successful series, do what we've done well. Nothing changes as far as that. I'm not worried about anything as far as the stage. You know what it is, basketball as usual, business as usual. Just one thing, the 3 teams we played against, I was with Brooklyn last year, Ben was with Milwaukee, we were with Spo and USA Basketball. The thing that all these teams say to us afterwards is basically the main word is respect. They all say that. Hard as hell, all the players, all the coaches come up to us, how hard the series has been, how we're the physical team. Golden State expects the same thing. We know who we are. They know who we are. Come out, hit my mouth.
Respect the buzzword out of the Celtics locker room. Well, tonight's starting lineups delivered by Taco Bell. For the Boston Celtics, Robert Williams at the 5, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, the wings, Smart and Horford on the front line for the Boston Celtics. Have to keep an eye on Robert Williams, his mobility coming into game 1. Kevon Looney, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry. Those dynamic combo platters in the backcourt. Draymond Green and Andrew Wiggins has been wonderful during the playoffs for the Warriors. Steph Curry telling us yesterday in our meeting that he was just going to be able to absorb everything, stay in the moment, be present, because being out of it the last 2 years taught him a lot. As for Jason Tatum, this is what he thought about as a kid in St. Louis. Underway with the first ever NBA Finals in the city of San Francisco. And it's Smart into the front court. Curry matching up against him. Looney on Tatum. Interesting matchup there. And Tatum left it on the front rim.
Both of these teams are comfortable switching and having their bigs defend smaller guys. That time Looney switched and comfortably forced Tatum into a contested jumper.
Wiggins out front. Wiggins was a surprising scoring threat during that Dallas series and all through the playoffs. Off the miss, it's Smart. Thompson picks him up. Tatum from downtown misses everything. Boy, there's a real stark difference in playoff experience, finals experience for the Warriors' advantage. And there's one of the main guys, Steph Curry, missing his first 3. Reloads, relocates.
And that's one thing you can't do against this Warrior team or any team is allow them second shot opportunities. You open yourself up to wide open threes, and that'll be punishment when you talk about the Warriors.
Brown a little bit out of control.
Reaching a possession opportunity as Tatum knocks down 3. It's a privilege for these referees to be recognized.
Great job marking Tatum with the 3, shooting 38% from downtown to the postseason. Looney, extra pass to Wiggins. Boy, Andrew Wiggins has been in attack mode in the postseason, almost found the money for Golden State.
Does a great job of moving out the basketball and getting more and more comfortable and confident as a scorer with this group.
And Smart knocks down the 3 for Boston. Smart, a 33% three-point shooter during the regular season. That seems to be moving well after suffering that severe ankle injury against the Heat. Looney missing on the baseline. And Brown with the board.
That's one thing to look for early in this series. Will the Warriors have enough scoring with their big lineup with Draymond Green and Looney on the floor together?
Here's Smart again from deep. And Green with a quick outlet to Curry. Play 3.
Well, there's nothing like playing with a natural-born shooter. Steph Curry made an incredible pass to Klay Thompson and then turned around and started running back. He knew his backcourt partner was going to knock it down.
Tatum off the screen, and that's going to be a foul against Wiggins on the ground, says Mark Davis.
Just look at the confidence. We've seen this movie before. His ability to come down, throw it, and look away. He's not even going. Sometimes you sneak peek.
He's getting back.
He's not even paying attention. That's beautiful.
That troika of Curry, Green, and Thompson had not played together for some 900-odd days before they ended up together on the same court when Klay came back and Draymond came back in March as Smart knocked down another three.
I did the math, by the way. In the last 3 years, that trio has played 11 minutes combined together on the court.
Wow.
That's unbelievable.
And there's that chemistry. Green with a great dime drop to Steph.
And that's in the regular season, by the way. 11 minutes combined in the regular season in 3 years.
Golden State up by one, just underway, 8:23 to go first quarter. Tatum drives it on Curry. Little heat check for Smart. And it goes right to Wiggins. Against Williams. What a block by Robert Williams, but he stepped out of bounds. Boy, Robert Williams is a great presence at the rim for the Celtics. Has been all year.
It's a great job of getting back, contesting, blocking the layup attempt without fouling, forcing the Warriors to take it out of bounds again. But that's a good job by Robert Williams, getting back in transition.
One of the questions coming into this series, Mark, is can Williams be as impactful against Golden State as he was against Miami?
And my answer is yes, but he's got to be healthy.
Wiggins got him on a quick shot layup. And the Warriors up by 3. Golden State starting off 5 of 9 from the field. Here's Smart. Curry against Tatum. Nice little sidestep, and he draws the foul against the Warriors.
You talk to the Celtics and their strategy. This is something they don't want. This is good execution by the Warriors, but poor defense by the Boston Celtics, giving up a wide open layup.
Jason Tatum at the free throw line. His leadership. The screen.
Steph Curry, flat out a thing of beauty.
I'm a mama, real boy, no lie. Even though the shade, no, I'm still gon' shine, no, I'm still gon' shine.
Lemon.
Hey, you!
NBA on ESPN Update, brought to you by Hungry Jacks. And any concerns about a cagey mechanical start have gone out the window. It's 20-14 at the moment. That's a 270-point pace. I don't reckon these teams are going to keep that over the course of fourth quarters. That's why we had the early timeout. But Steph Curry coming out with the hot hand. The only thing missing on his CV is a Finals MVP, and that has been a subplot coming into this series. Could he get that elusive Finals MVP, given that he's already won 3 rings? But the real question for the Celtics was, would they be able to challenge the Warriors on the home floor here in San Francisco at the Chase Center? It's been a difficult venue for everybody. The Warriors 9-0 on this floor in these playoffs. And for Boston to contend here in San Francisco is absolutely paramount. You look at Steve Kerr's playoff history in game ones, 21-2 straight up in those game ones. There have been nearly 100 NBA coaches who have coached at least 5 game ones. Kerr's coached 23. He has the best win percentage of all of them. And you look league wide in NBA Finals, teams win about 70% of the time when they win game one. For Coach Steve Kerr and the Warriors, game ones in their playoff history, 20 wins, just 1 loss all time when they take game one. Warriors up early here.
Back in the Bay, the defense that worked against the Miami Heat won't cut it. Nobody communicates. Nobody meets Steph Curry. Wide open shot. You look around and say, who had him? Well, somebody's got to get him. The most dangerous dude on the floor has got to be held accountable, and somebody's got to meet him at half court, or you will pay the price.
Look at his scoring so far, off to a great start. The rest of the team with 11 as Jordan Poole checks into the ball game during that timeout. As does Derek White for the Boston Celtics, and Grant Williams for the guys in green as well. Here's Brown with a spin. Jaylen Brown back in the Bay Area where he went to college at Cal Berkeley. He's on the board.
The Warriors for the first time go small with 1 big on the floor and Looney. A bunch of shooters and scorers.
Williams looks at that 3 and he laces it. 14 already for Steph Curry. Brown on the drive, picked up by Looney. Settles for the 3. Curry with a quick outlet to Looney. Great catch! And a better block by Brown. He packed it. White in transition to Brown with a head of steam and says it with his chest at the other end.
Think about the effort. Brown blocks the shot on one end, the layup attempt of Looney, and on the other end, gets up, runs the floor, and gets the finish at the rim.
Jordan Poole missing on his first attempt. Poole averaging 18 a game in the postseason. Smart around the screen. Here's Brown again. This time missing everything. Puts his hand in the air, says, my bad.
Great pass from Curry, but Brown doesn't give up on the play. Says, not on my watch. And on the other end, because of his ability to get up and run, gets rewarded.
There's Klay Thompson, been relatively conspicuous by his silence offensively so far. Because this guy with the ball has done a lot.